This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, a day after the DMK decided to pull out its alliance from the Congress, there has been no push or pressure from the UPA government, and the DMK is maintaining their stand that their ministers will submit their resignations tomorrow. Now, with both parties not willing to give in, it's now a matter of who blinks first and if the 7-year alliance will survive. Good evening, I'm Divya, and here are the headlines now. Chief Minister Karunanidhi meets his 6 ministers, including Ndtv-Hindu and Alagiri, who will quit from the UPA cabinet tomorrow.
We'll be going and submitting them this resignation letter by tomorrow.
Congress negotiators stay put in Delhi, and the DMK is unsure whether they will leave the door open while Congress plays the wait-and-watch game. Congress-DMK stalemate will not affect us, says the PMK. The party submits its wish list of constituencies. Kanimuri and Neera Radia will soon be quizzed by the CBI in connection with the 2G spectrum scam. Cell Sniper, an upgraded application to track a stolen or lost mobile, is now launched in Chennai. Tendulkar and Kohli build a steady side for India after losing 2 quick wickets to Ireland. Let's now bring you the news making national headlines. Heavy gunfire being reported from the Libyan capital of Tripoli. Pro and anti-Gaddafi forces are locked in fresh clashes. An important step in India's ballistic missile defense system. An interceptor missile is successfully tested, fired off Odisha's coast. A friendly neighborhood game of cricket in Bhopal turns violent. 2 young boys lose their lives. Well, there might be only a month to go for the mother of all elections to be fought in Tamil Nadu, but the frontliners in the battle are torn apart. The Congress is playing the wait-and-watch game even after 24 hours after the DMK pulled out from the Congress. They have not tried to make peace with Karunanidhi and his rank and file. However, the DMK's message today is that their ministers will submit their resignations tomorrow. Speaking to the media, DMK MP T.R. Balu said that the Congress has not contacted the DMK or tried to reforge the alliance.
What possible patch-up?
We have not received any communication from anybody.
DMK's ministers, will they be submitting their resignations?
They will be going and submitting them this resignation letter by tomorrow.
And some reports that this is basically a hard bargain by the DMK, kind of a revenge for the kind of arrest and action against Raja.
See, actually, you are totally misinformed. If you are worried about the action against Raja, we should have done our ministers long back, not now.
And while Chief Minister Karunanidhi is meeting the 6 ministers who will be submitting their resignations tomorrow, he is meeting them at Anna Arivalayam as we speak. And as for the Congress, the final decision rests with Sonia Gandhi to salvage the situation. As of now, nobody from the Congress is coming to Chennai to talk to the DMK leadership. So the big question is if the 7-year-old alliance will or can survive. The Congress-DMK alliance is teetering, with the DMK deciding on Saturday to pull out of the UPA government at the centre, withdrawing its 6 cabinet ministers. Now, at the core of this is the 2 parties' inability to agree on seat sharing in the state. The Congress wants to contest more seats than the DMK is willing to give. And the DMK has 6 ministers in the Union cabinet. This includes Ndtv-Hindu, the Union Textiles Minister. And also from the first family is M.K. Alagiri, the Chemicals and Fertilizers Minister. And the Minister of State for Finance, S.S. Palanimanikam. And D. Napoleon, who was the Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment. S. Jagat Rakshagan, the Minister of State Information and Broadcasting. And S. Gandhi Selvan, who is the Minister of Health and Family Welfare, And let's now take a look at the situation in terms of numbers. In a 543-seat Lok Sabha, where the halfway mark is 272, Congress has 207 seats And along with the other allies, including 18 seats of DMK, the UPA has 274 seats, which is just 2 seats more than the halfway mark. Now, if the DMK pulls out for sure, that means the UPA will be short of 18 seats and the total UPA numbers will be 256, which is way less than the halfway mark. But if the DMK pulls out, the UPA will have to look out for some other support, and one of the parties that the Congress may approach is the Samajwadi Party, which has 22 MPs. Its chief Mulayam Singh says Congress has not approached his party yet, but says he is confident that there is no threat to the UPA government at the centre.
ये कोई बात नहीं हुई, वैसे प्रधानमंत्री से बात कभी-कभी हो जाती है, अभी 3 दिन पहले हुई। बहुत सी बातें समझता है देश की, लेकिन सरकार में आने शामिल होने की कोई चर्चा नहीं है, कोई बातचीत नहीं। केंद्र सरकार खतरे में है या नहीं? क्या सरकार को कोई खतरा भी नहीं।
Well, the opposition, however, has reacted saying the DMK and the Congress are on a burden on each other. Senior BJP leader Venkaiah Naidu, in fact, was quick to call his alliance breakup a weakening of the UPA.
The future of the UPA has become a question mark, and it's being discussed not only because of DMK's pulling out of the ministry, but also for other happenings. Everybody started talking. The talk of midterm poll was not started by us. People started talking about after the 2G scam, after all these scams broke out. People have started saying, sir, will this government run?
But the CPM cast aside the breakdown in the Congress-DMK alliance. They say there have been differences between the two parties in the past. The CPM General Secretary Prakash Karat says the CPM is part of the alliance, which will defeat the DMK-led alliance.
Troubles within the UPA and Congress and its partners is nothing new. Earlier also we have seen disagreements between the Congress and the DMK about ministries, formation, etc. So it's up to them. They will sort it out, I think. As far as we are concerned, we have already declared that we are part of the combination which is out there to defeat the DMK-led alliance.
Meanwhile, the PMK President G.K. Mani visited Anna Arivalayam today and told media persons that the DMK-Congress problems would have no influence on the PMK's relationship with the DMK. The PMK, which will contest 31 seats in the assembly polls in Tamil Nadu, today presented its wish list of constituencies to DMK, which is leading the alliance.
திமுக காங்கிரஸ் இருக்குன்னு மனசார விரும்புச்சு. ரொம்ப நாள தலைவர் கலைஞர் இழுத்து பிடிச்சாங்க. இழுத்து பிடிச்சி இன்னைக்கு ஒரு முடியலங்கிற சூழலை உருவாயிருந்தாலும் கூட இன்னும் முழுசு முற்று பெறலன்னு பாமக கருதுது. அது தலைவர் கலைஞர் என்ன முடிவெடுப்பாருங்கிறத நாங்கள் பொறுத்திருந்து பார்ப்போம்.
And while the news just coming in on this breaking news that we have been bringing to you from yesterday around this time, in fact, now Alagiri has spoken on the DMK's decision of pulling out of the Congress. Alagiri says, and I quote, "We walked out of the Congress-led alliance ourselves. It will not affect the DMK's performance." And he says that he will fully involve himself in election work now. And for more on this, we're now joined on the phone line with NDTV's correspondent Sam Daniel. Well, Sam, just yesterday Karunanidhi had said that they were forced to think by the Congress that they were not wanted with the UPA government. So with Alagiri's statement today, do you see a kind of a conflict, or are they trying to say the same things in exactly in possibly a crypted language? Well, looks like we have lost the line with Sam Daniel there, but that is the latest news coming in now. DMK's MK Alagiri has spoken out on the DMK's decision of pulling out of the Congress. Now remember, he is one of the 6 ministers who is likely to submit going to submit his resignation tomorrow in the UPA government. And moving on to the latest from the scam that caused initial fissures between the DMK and Congress, the 2G spectrum scam. With the deadline for filing the charge sheet nearing, the CBI is expected to soon question DMK MP Kanimuri and corporate lobbyist Neera Radia, especially on the role played by Radia in clinching a deal between Tata Realty and Unitech. The CBI has claimed that it found a money trail of rupees 214 crore of funding to Kalenya TV, a regional channel in which Karunanidhi's family members allegedly have a major stake by DB Realty. The agency has been directed by the Supreme Court to file a charge sheet by the 31st of March. This is the headlines now on Ndtv-Hindu. Coming up, a new anti-theft device is launched in Chennai that can track lost or stolen mobile phones.